guys, what's up? It's Alexcia here, and I wanted to deeply more explain everything in regards to Patreon, like what it is, why I have it, and all that good stuff, so that a lot of people, especially newer people, especially that watch my reactions, don't really get confused anymore. I've tried to explain in the past before, but I don't know how many people have watched any of like my past stuff, because I explained it a lot of stuff earlier. But to figure out, just go into detail a little bit more this time to kind of like deeper more explain things, and hopefully it makes a lot more better sense to some of you that are confused. So basically Patreon is a platform that's subscription based, and a lot of creators can film anything there, from like videos, photos, bonus content. You can go live on there as well, anything you want. Basically, like creators like me, you can get away with posting a lot of full uncut content on there that's different compared to YouTube, because it's more eligibility, and you can get away with doing that exclusively over on Patreon compared to YouTube, where you have to cut a lot of things out. You get you're not get demonetized with that video, so creators don't get paid for it, and some of those videos can get copyrighted and even blocked worldwide entirely, so anybody on YouTube is not even able to watch it at all. But if you find anybody, your favorite creator, over on Patreon, you are directly supporting them and them alone with monthly subscriptions. And there are also a lot of them that do have free to join as well, not just paid as well, so you kind of get a mixture of both, which is where mine is at, and I will go that into a little bit more in just a second. But that is basically what it is. It's more of an exclusive, different subscription based getaway platform compared to YouTube. So that's what Patreon even is. I will leave just the basic website down below, and including my Patreon down below, for anybody that's curious, that wants to check me out, to come and support me. But that brings me to the reason why that I eventually caved in and started a Patreon account. I have a Patreon basically because of most probably the reasons why. If you watch any reaction channels on here, then you kind of already know this basically. But like I was explaining just before about what Patreon is, a lot of people think we get paid doing certain things, especially reaction videos, but don't make a lot of money off of that at all. So that is basically where Patreon comes in, and fans like you guys come over and support me. Whether you become a free or paid member, you guys will directly be supporting me and me alone with my reaction content that I end up posting on Patreon. And that goes for any creator on Patreon. It gives a different way, especially a more exclusive way to get the money that creators deserve for the content that they put out. And I ended up getting one because I eventually decided around the time sometime after I got back into doing YouTube when I was in college, then I'm like, okay, I love watching reaction channels. They always look so fun. For many years, I'm like, I'm already kind of doing this kind of like diverse content of whatever I want anyway over time. So I was like, let me see if I can just grow with reactions and see where it goes. And that's where Patreon comes in. And the whole full uncut reaction things, it's basically self-explanatory exactly what it is that compared here to YouTube, I've had a lot of people over time, haters, complain over time of that I cut out too much or this or that, and it is because that is how you have to be with YouTube doing reactions. You can't just slap something on a screen and yourself react to something, doing the entire thing, not edit or doing anything special, just slap something simple together and put it out there. That is not how YouTube is doing it anymore. They're really cutting down on reactions, especially for any creator that creates reaction videos, which is why I'm making this, because it's so important, because I'm growing a little bit as a creator. So that's why I'm putting this out there now. YouTube's really cutting down a lot on creators that do reaction videos. So that's why Patreon is there, because literally any video that is full uncut reaction wise is put there on Patreon. And with all of my reactions, not just what I post on YouTube, but what I post on there in general exclusively, everything is and always will be available to free and paid members. I don't know if one day that would change, but I'm new, I'm learning, I'm growing. But I know it is a tough world out there, but everything first is available to free and paid members. When you literally go to my Patreon, you can literally see that you can have like join for free or membership options, which I'll explain more in a second. But I need a place for all of my exclusive uncut reactions, and that's why my Patreon exists, because that's where they go and a place to stay. So if you guys don't want to see the edited version, or you're tired of the constant cuts or this or that, whatever edits I make for them to be able to be on YouTube, then join me over on my Patreon, because all of the uncut versions are there. And I would really love to grow as a lot of these other creators, and as time goes by I kind of get it and I understand it more, and it really is a struggle, especially like being monetized and getting paid, and then only but submitting content that you post will literally only get paid for it depending upon how original and stuff it is. And reactions are technically not original according to YouTube, but that is especially why that I have Patreon, because I love reacting to videos. I want to keep doing them, so everything has a place and has a home. And I literally state it in every intro video, not just when I post about when a new video is up on my Patreon. I literally also say it in every intro of my Patreon, and now I even give little claimers throughout them that the full reactions are in the bio, and you can go over to Patreon now to support me and to say thanks for watching. That is why I do them, because I'm trying to get more people to understand, because a lot of us are going to get haters out there, but I'm trying to be more explanative when it comes to those different things. But exclusively with my paid tiers, I know that things are really hard in this economy. Trust me, believe me, baby, I know. I'm there, we're all there together, just trying to survive. But over on my Patreon, the paid tiers are literally all very, very affordable. I promise you. A lot of these, unlike, I know a lot of people that have like a big following or big growing, tend to be a little bit more expensive, but they do have a huge growing, and I'm literally just a beginner, so mine is literally all affordable. But for all of my YouTube people, if you want to come join me on Patreon from YouTube, there is an exclusive paid tier. You get every single uncut reaction from random or music, including also my bonus content. So any of my reaction videos, mostly from my YouTube channel, including bonus content, you guys will get only for $4 a month from that paid tier. My other paid tiers in general are the 3-month basically, which is just for my full music reactions only. If you just want my full music reactions only, there is a middle ground one exclusively for my music and random reactions, plus the bonus content for $6 a month. And last but not least, there is an all paid tier, which gives you access to everything from all reactions from my music, random TV shows, movies, and bonus content for $9 a month. You get a 7-day free trial, and after that you are charged monthly if for that specific paid tier. And after 3 months, I have it set up to where I believe it's about every 3 months you get an exclusive sticker, which is very, very cute. But after a while of being a paid member on one of my tiers, you do get a free sticker, so I'm very, very happy and excited about that. I even have a copy of my own, and it's really, really adorable. But those are all my paid tiers. I leave them very, very affordable, and you can literally join as a free member if you literally cannot afford to pay for one of my paid tiers and you want to support me. If you just want to support me here on YouTube and you're cool with everything, then I deeply, deeply appreciate it, and I love you all for that. But if you do want to see all full uncut content that I post directly here to YouTube, plus TV shows and movies and some bonus content from behind the scenes, that is over on my Patreon. And like I just said, everything is available to free and paid members. You can either become a free member or a paid member, doesn't matter. Whichever way you want to support me, I am eternally grateful for. And that is kind of basically it that I can think of from the top of my head at the moment. But if anyone has any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments of this video, and I will try my best to explain in more detail for you guys. But like I said, I'm trying to grow on Patreon, and I'm basically learning as I go, so I'm kind of like doing the same thing, because I've only had been on Patreon for like a year, so I'm still, I think like a year, I don't know, so I'm still learning and I'm still growing with it. But that is basically everything basic wise that you need to know, and that is exclusively why that I have a Patreon account. It's a lot of other creators that involve with reactions. We need exclusive help because we don't get paid enough. Like literally we don't at all for doing reaction videos. We're lucky if we do. So by going over to Patreon and supporting us there, including me, it means everything to us, because that is where all exclusivity is, and you can get away with doing that sort of thing a lot more and a lot better on Patreon. So pick or choose, don't matter. I'm grateful either way. I always post in my intros all about my Patreon. I mention it in my videos. I literally post whenever a new reaction is out. I hope that this video helps you guys a little bit further in explaining things. And like I said, it would mean so much to me if you guys would support me there on Patreon, because like I said, that is exclusively a much better way to support me. Especially if you love my reaction videos. If you love my reaction videos, it's a better way to directly support me there. And any support that I get, whether it's from YouTube or Patreon, I greatly support it all. I love you guys so very much. Like I said, if you have any questions or concerns in general, please feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.